Oh, I'm such a happy boy right now. I'm such a happy boy. This is my brand new toy, and we are going to be using it to power our Dojo Derby vehicles, and hopefully this will take Dojo Derby to the next level, right? So one of the things, so these are the Dojo, this is a Dojo Derby vehicle. Basically, this is a Raspberry Pi, a full compute stack, has a lamp server on there. We use Python, and we're able to drive this vehicle around. And so in order to drive the vehicle around, I actually use these USB battery packs. So I'm somebody who is very concerned about liability, especially when I have other people working with this kind of technology. And one of the nice things with these USB battery packs is they have built-in short protection. So if there's a short, they automatically turn off. They're ruggedized. There's just a whole bunch of nice stuff about using these particular batteries. The issue is, so right now, so this is an H bridge, right? So basically the wheels connect to the H bridge. The H bridge actually pulls its power off the Raspberry Pi. So the battery gets plugged into the Raspberry Pi. There's a 5-volt output from the Raspberry Pi that then powers the motors. And the interesting things is that the motors are relatively slow. Whatever the amperage is coming out from the Raspberry Pi is just not very powerful to actually move these vehicles around. And so they're kind of slow and awkward. And so I got this, right? So basically what this is this is a power converter for a USB battery pack so that you can actually change the voltage and amperage that come out to your electric motors. So right now I have this plugged into these motors, and let's see here. If I do on, this will turn it on, hopefully. There you go. Okay, so we turned it on. Oh, come on, turn it on. Okay, see, and now we have the motors moving. So the power comes from the battery pack into this, which then goes to the motors. The cool part is I can then adjust the voltage, right? So I can adjust the voltage down, let's say. And we can see that the wheels start slowing down, right? When I go down to, let's see, we'll take it down to like 5 volts. So this is how fast the motors run at 5 volts. But that's pretty slow. That's not cool. That's not sexy. So if we then crank this up, we can actually output all the way up to 12 volts. And as you can see, once you get up to 12 volts, these things are a hell of a lot faster. So there we go, we're at 11. There we go, we're at about 12 volts right now. So look at how fast those wheels are. So to give you a hint, let's go down again. So let's go down to where the 5 volts are. And this is what like the output for the Raspberry Pi is. So keep going all the way down. Okay, so that's probably about what comes out of the Raspberry Pi. Let me turn this off. We will put this on the ground, and we will see. We will see how fast this thing is at 5 volts. So at 5 volts, that's a decent speed, but that's not amazing. So what I want to do is I want to crank this thing up. We're going to crank this thing up so that it goes up to 12 volts. Okay, getting up there. Okay, so that's about 12 volts. Turn it off for a second. Okay, now let's put this thing on the ground. And let's see this thing go zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-doo-dah. Zip. Come on. Oops. Gotta plug it back in. Still let's see here. Turn it on. There we go. Woo! Look at how fast that is. Running. It's so fast. It's so fast. It's so fast. It's so fast. Look at that thing. Anyways, so imagine the Dojo Derby vehicles getting cranked up to 12 volts. That is going to be a whole new experience. So anyways, I I actually was able to buy this from Amazon for like $18. And again, so it converts from a USB-A. It also converts from USB-C or micro USB, converts the voltage, and it converts the amperage. So basically, this is a very simple way to take your USB battery pack and then convert the voltage and the amperage into something that's more effective for whatever your project is. So anyways, I had to run a little bit. So anyways, I think this is kind of cool. I will put a link in the doobly-doo, as they say. So as always, if you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't like these videos, please give us a thumbs up. Share the videos, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. Don't worry, Dojo Derby is not dead. We're just, I've got a lot of work to do. Dojo Derby is one of the many projects that are currently on my plate. And so I'm slowly moving ahead with it. Anyways, with that, see y'all later.